Welcome back to another vlog. Today, we're celebrating the end of summer and the final days of August. It's hard to believe the warm days are almost behind us and that soon autumn will begin. But let's look back at these last few days of the warmest month of the year. Hanzo is an extremely spoiled indoor cat, but that doesn't stop him from sneaking out once in a while to have an adventure. He especially loves sneaking into the old basement, curling up in some ratty insulation and getting very dirty, and then occasionally going for a little walk. If you're on the North Fork and love coffee, you have to check out the North Fork Roasting Company. It's in Southold, right on the quaint main road, and it features its own coffee roastery with its own varieties of beans, which they sell by the bag, whole or ground. They also have a really cute cafe with a variety of drinks, including their delicious cold brew. Once you grab your coffees to go, you're ready to head over to the beach. If you're looking for a cozy, quaint little spot overlooking the bay, the Silver Sands Motel is private and beautiful, and I highly recommend it. First of all, they have an amazing breakfast restaurant. It's got gourmet favorites like French toast, but it's located in a retro, vintage, completely refurbished diner. So cute. This small resort has bungalows, motel rooms, and also a dinner restaurant, as well as bikes you can rent and beautiful trails that you can walk all throughout the extensive property. If you don't want to pay the luxury price tag, however, there is a public boat ramp just next door, so you can park your car and enjoy the view for free. We weren't in the mood for a full breakfast, so we decided to drive just a hop away to downtown Greenport, where we could go to our favorite new breakfast spot, Pip's Cafe. As you can see here, this place is amazing. It's actually owned by the same people who run the Silver Sands Motel. And it just opened this year and quickly became our favorite spot for its incredible gourmet food, including this delicious avocado toast that has a balsamic glaze, as well as their pastries, which I kid you not are the best I've had outside of Paris. Their croissants are next level, but the real star is this milk toast Japanese style breakfast sandwich with local bacon. Oh my gosh, it's got incredible reviews and it's so worth it. Come try this place. While you're in Greenport, of course, you have to come to the waterfront. There's plenty to see and do, including restaurants as well as a carousel that you can see here in that circular building. There's a charming and quaint walkable main street on the other side of that park, and there's also plenty of boats to look at, whether they're speedboats or giant yachts like this one that just happened to anchor at the pier. A favorite summer memory for both locals and vacationers alike is sitting in one of these restaurants on the pier, watching the waves on the bay and maybe the sunset come and go. There's always good times after dark with live music and lots of drinking. A lot of the locals own their own boats and dock them here in the marinas. You can rent some of these boats by the hour or for the entire day. You can even charter one of those mega yachts if you really want to. There are several different boat tours that you can sign up to take right from the waterfront or that you can book online. I finally got the chance to go on a nature tour of the bay to see a small island reserve that has native wildlife and learn from local scientists all about the native fauna. I loved the boat ride over. It reminded me of my grandparents' speedboats when I was young and traveling over these same waves when I was little. Wildlife conservation is very important to the locals in this area. We have an aquarium as well as several local museums and organizations devoted to preserving native wildlife. As you can see, the North Fork is filled with coastal properties. People live right up on the beach, so we have to do our most to preserve species of birds and other sea life. One reason that property taxes are so high across Long Island is because we have a lot of work to do to make sure that our footprint here is responsible and that we preserve these lands for future generations and for the earth itself. If you're looking for an activity that offers a little more fun and a little more interest than just a straight boat ride, I highly suggest going on one of these wildlife or conservation tours. You can see great areas that you might not get to see otherwise, and it's a lot of fun. As soon as we got back though, some local wildlife was there to greet us. This adorable baby bunny was just off the dock. Isn't he so cute? Long drives at sunset like this really hit home to me that August was ending and that summer was finally over. The chill was in the air a little bit, the wind was less warm, and you can already see the leaves changing colors on the trees in some spots. It just feels like autumn. Occasional leaves will blow down, and the world just seems to be slowing. The beach itself might be the place it most feels like summer is coming to an end. I know this might seem odd, but there's something about the way that the waves crash in that just change with the seasons. The light itself changes to a more vibrant color at sunset, and everything feels so much more quiet, and the people start to go back to the city, leaving empty beaches like this. Summer this year was over for me in a flash. I feel like I didn't get to enjoy much of it, but I am enjoying the end of it. I love these nights that are getting just a little bit cooler and preparing me for the autumn ahead. So while it is the end of summer, it's definitely the beginning of my new vlogging journey, and I hope you'll join me for it. Thank you for watching.